Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today let us discuss about the design mix proportioning of concrete using fly ash as part of a spat replacement of OPC. This is an example illustrating the mix proportioning for a concrete of M40 grade using fly ash. This example is given in the Indian Standard 10262 Code 2019 revision. Before starting the design mix, these are the stipulations for mix proportioning which are required. Grade designation, type of cement. Cement should conform to IS 269 code. Mineral admixture fly ash. In this example, the fly ash should conform to IS 3812 code. We should know what is the maximum nominal size of aggregate. We should know what is the type of exposure conditions. Exposure conditions are given in the table 3 and table 5 of IS 456. The table 3 of IS 456 discusses about the various exposure conditions such as mild, moderate, severe, very severe, extreme. And table 5 will discuss about the minimum cement content, maximum water cement ratio, and minimum grade of concrete for different exposures conditions and for 20 mm nominal size of aggregate. Workability should be determined. Method of concrete placing, pumping, degree of supervision, type of aggregate, crust angular aggregate, and maximum cement content OPC content as per the IS 456. IS 456 as per the clause number 8.2.4.2 maximum cement content, it is given it as cement content not including fly ash and GGBS in excess of 450 kg per meter cube should not be used. So in this example we can take it as maximum cement content as 450 kg per meter cube and chemical admixture type and test data for materials. The following data should be available before the start of design mix. The cement should be conforming to IS 269 requirements. Specific gravity of cement should be determined. Fly ash should be checked for conformity to IS 3812 Part 1 requirements. Specific gravity of fly ash should be determined. Chemical admixture should conform to IS 9103 requirements. Specific gravity of coarse aggregate and fine aggregate at SSD condition. SSD condition stands for saturated surface dry conditions. And specific gravity of chemical admixture should be determined. Water absorption for coarse and fine aggregate should be determined. After getting the water absorption, we need to calculate the free surface moisture. That can be calculated by the formula total moisture content minus water absorption. Total moisture content is given in the 2% for coarse aggregate and 5% for fine aggregate. Based on this, we need to calculate the free moisture for coarse aggregate and fine aggregate. Sieve analysis for coarse aggregate need to be determined. This should conform to table 7 of IS 383 code. I will show you the table 7 of IS 383. This is the table coarse aggregates, table 7 coarse aggregates as per IS 383 code. Percentage passing for single size aggregate, percentage passing for graded size aggregate for various kinds of IS sieves is given. And table 9 shows the fine aggregates. IS the percentage passing for different zones on the different kind of IS sieves is given in the IS 383 code. After this, we need to check for all in aggregate grading. The percentage of coarse aggregate and fine aggregate content need to be cross-checked by table 10 of IS 383 code. So the sieve analysis data need to be calculated. This fine aggregate also should conform to the zone 2 or any other zones. Zone 4 should not be used for concrete. After getting the data, test data, we should find out the target strength for mix proportioning. Target mean strength FCK dash, target average compressive strength at 28 days, can be determined by two formulas. FCK plus 1.65 times S stands for standard deviation, or target mean strength by FCK, that is characteristic compressive strength at 28 days, plus X. X is actually factor based on the grade of concrete. This is a new addition in IS 10262 code. This factor X based on the grade of concrete can be determined from table 1. This table 1 of IS 10262 code. This is the table 1. The value of X for different grade of for M40 grade concrete value of X is 6.5. It is given in the IS 10262 code. So 6.5, and table 2 of IS 10262 code will give details about the standard deviation. Table 2 of IS 10262 code for M40 grade the standard deviation is assumed to be 5. So S is equal to 5. Then it should be calculated. Whatever the results you will be getting by using these formulas, whichever is higher should be taken. Then we need to calculate the approximate air content. This approximate air content is given in the table 3 of IS 10262 code. You can see here the clause number 5.2 estimation of air content. Approximate air content is dependent on maximum size of coarse aggregate. In our example, it is 20 mm, so entrapped air is assumed to be 1%. And selection of water cement ratio. Selection of water cement ratio, it is given in the figure 1. So figure 1 of IS 10262 code. As you can see here, this is the figure 1 of IS 10262 code. On the y-axis, it is shown that 28-day compressive strength of concrete in MPa, that is Newton per mm square. In the x-axis, we can see the free water cement ratio. You can see three curves. The curve 1 stands for OPC 33 grade, that is for cement. Curve 2 is for OPC 43 grade cement. Curve 3 is for OPC 53 grade cement. Not specifically OPC, it is also based on the compressive strength. You can see in the data. This 28-day compressive strength we take it as target mean strength. For corresponding target mean strength, we will be calculating the free water cement ratio based on the curve. This curve is given. The details are shown as below. After selection of water cement ratio, we need to compare as per the table 5 of IS 456. As you can see here, for severe exposure condition, for reinforced concrete, the maximum free water cement ratio is 0.45. You can see here, whatever the selection water cement ratio is less than the maximum water cement ratio, as per means is less than the maximum, hence it is found okay. After this, we need to find out the selection of water content. Water content need to be given in the table 4. Table 4 of IS 10262 code. You can see here, table 4 of IS 10262 code is based on the nominal maximum size of aggregate. For 20 mm it is 186 kg per meter cube. It is also given that, and this table is for 50 mm slump range. If it is more than means if it is differs from 50 mm slump range, the water content may be increased or decreased by about 3% for each increase of 25 mm slump. If the slump is increased by 25 mm, the water content need to be increased by 3%. The slump is decreased by 25 mm, then water content may to be decreased by 3%. This is also given in the Indian Standard 10262 code. So here we assume the slump as 120 mm, so the correction is made. If the superplasticizer is used, based on the trial data, we can reduce the water content. In this case, it is 23%. So the final water content is assumed as 155 kg. And calculation of cement content. So we got the water cement ratio. The cement content can be calculated by water content divided by water cement ratio. So we will be getting the cement content. In this case, we will be using fly ash as a part replacement of OPC. So this cementitious water content can be increased by 10% on basis on experience and trials. So the cementitious water content will be, material content will be 474 kg per meter cube. It is increased, and the water content is assumed as 155 kg per meter cube. So the water cement ratio is 0.327, and the fly ash we will assume it as 30%. So cement OPC will be, this is the increased cementitious water content minus fly ash content. This is the cement content. And as you can see from table 5 of IS 456 code, this cement content should be more than the minimum cementitious content given in the IS table 5 of IS 456. In this table 5, you can see for severe exposure reinforced concrete, the minimum cement content should be 320 kg per meter cube. So the cement content here it is 332, 474 is greater than 320, so hence found okay. Next, proportion of volume of coarse aggregate and volume of fine aggregate. You can see here from table 5, we will be getting the volume of coarse aggregate corresponding to 20 mm size and fine aggregate for water cement ratio of 0.5. I will show you this table 5 of IS 10262 code. So this is the table 5. You can see here volume of coarse aggregate per unit volume of total aggregate for different zones of fine aggregate for water cement ratio of 0.5. So in this table is based on the water cement ratio of 0.5. Generally, volume of coarse aggregate to volume of total aggregate will be dependent on the maximum size of aggregate and different zones of fine aggregate. So in this case, our zone belongs to zone 2 and the aggregate is 20 mm aggregate, that is for 0.62. And also, so this is the value shown in the 0.62. But in our case, the water cement ratio is 0.327. So that table is given for the water cement ratio of 0.5. So correction need to be done. So here you can see the table 5 is given the is for water cement ratio of 0.5. The proportion of volume of coarse aggregate to be total of total aggregates is increased at the rate of 0.01 for every decrease in the water cement ratio by 0.05 and decreased by the rate of 0.01 for every increase in the water cement ratio by 0.05. Basically, the water cement ratio is increased by 0.05, the volume of coarse aggregate to total aggregate should be decreased at the rate of 0.01. Similarly, if it is increased by 0.05, it should be decreased. So the adjustment need to be done as per the following clause. And also after this correction, for pumpable concrete, these values can be reduced up to 10%. This clause is also given in the IS 10262 code. So after getting the volume of coarse aggregate, volume of fine aggregate can be calculated by 1 minus volume of coarse aggregate. We will get the volume of fine aggregate. So next, the design mix calculations. The total volume is assumed as 1 meter cube. Volume of entrapped air we got it as 0.01 meter cube. Volume of cement can be calculated by mass of cement by specific gravity of cement into 1 by 1000. Similarly, the volume of fly ash, volume of water, volume of chemical admixture will be calculated. Volume of all in aggregate can be calculated by A minus B. This A minus B is nothing but A is volume of all aggregate, that is A is something here. This is A. The total volume is A. B is volume of entrapped air in wet concrete. And C is volume of uh, volume of cement. D, C is volume of cement, fly ash, and this is water, and this is admixtures. So you will be getting the volume of all in aggregate. So mass of coarse aggregate can be calculated by G is nothing but volume of all in aggregate into volume of coarse aggregate into specific gravity of coarse aggregate into 1000. mass of fine aggregate. The same thing, volume of oil in aggregate into volume of fine aggregate into specific gravity of fine aggregate into 1000. So you will be getting the design mix proportions as per the SSD conditions. But practically the aggregates won't be in the SSD conditions. So if the aggregates are in dry conditions, the amount of mixing water shall be increased by amount equal to the moisture likely to be absorbed by the aggregates. So moisture contents, so how much the water content the aggregates will take, that additions you need to do in case the aggregates is dry. In case adjustment of water, if fine aggregate and coarse aggregate are in wet condition, so adjustment can be done as per below. Fine aggregate wet condition, the mass of wet fine aggregate can be calculated as mass of fine aggregate in SSD condition into 1 plus free surface moisture divided by 100. So it can be calculated as below. And coarse aggregate wet condition also can be calculated as mass of wet coarse aggregate will be equal to mass of coarse aggregate in SSD condition into 1 plus free surface moisture divided by 100. These are the corrections need to be done. So after getting this coarse aggregate in wet condition, fine aggregate in wet condition weights, we need to calculate the water content contributed by wet coarse aggregate. That is mass of wet coarse aggregate mass of minus mass of SSD condition. You can see here for coarse aggregate the mass of wet coarse aggregate is 1085 kg per meter cube, and this 1069 is nothing but as per the SSD condition this much kg is required. So this water and the water content contribute to wet fine aggregate, that is mass of wet fine aggregate minus subtraction of mass of SSD condition need to be calculated. So requirement for added water becomes this whatever the water extra water they are adding due to as the aggregates in wet condition, that should be subtracted from the SSD water conditions, that is 110 kg per meter cube. So this is the trial mix proportions when the aggregate is in wet conditions. Similarly, the total mass of coarse aggregate shall be divided into two fractions as we have done as the table 10. 20 to 10 mm that all in aggregate need to be checked, and approximate the ratio works to be 60 is to 40. And this two more trials having variation of plus 10% of water cement ratio shall be carried out, and a graph between these water cement ratios and the corresponding strength will be plotted to work out the mix proportions for the given target strength of field trials. However, durability requirement shall be met. Thank you friends. This is about the design mix of concrete using fly ash as part replacement of OPC. Hope you liked this video. Please subscribe for more videos.